Yes. Yeah.
But like the comparison, like with me and some of the other guys.
So that'd be something neat to see, the Harris Centers.
The Pirates playing in Williams.
All right, welcome back for the second period here. The Washington General Football Team here is definitely getting a new name. They got a new name this year, the Washington Commanders. What's your thoughts on that one?
Hail Cobra. No. I had to make a G.I. Joe joke because I'm a G.I. Joe fan, but I've definitely seen some memes with Cobra Commander photoshopped into the ceremony of announcing the name.
That's great. That's fantastic. That's awesome. Yeah, you don't have to expect it.
I know. I mean, I see some people like it, some people dislike it. I'm cool with it. I think, they kept all the things. They kept the colors the same.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's been rumors for years now that they were going to eventually become something different anyway. So, and the Commanders was always one of those things that was constantly in the rumor mill for the last few years. So it doesn't surprise me that they're the Washington Commanders. What are your thoughts?
I don't know yet. I mean, I thought being that they come up with this name, I thought it would be almost like a better logo instead of just a W on the side of the helmet and Commanders across the front.
I like the W.
I mean, yeah, no, I like the W as well, but I thought maybe, I don't know, just Commanders to me just, then again, it's like the Cleveland Guardians. Probably take a little bit getting used to because, I'm still used to the Redskins. I'm still used to the Washington Redskins. So when they changed it to the Washington Football Team, the WTF. Did I say it? No, I didn't say it right.
I thought you were making a joke, honestly. So I was letting you go because I thought it was a joke. I thought you were
No, it's just I know a lot of people when I saw memes with them putting reversing everything just to make it a joke. But they've seen WR for for logos for Washington Redskins, and now the WC is I was expecting to kind of see to see that in there.
See, I mean, in looking at because I got the logo blown up here on my screen, I like how it looks. I like the thick yellow lines surrounding the burgundy W. It pops. I'm sure it's going to look really good on a helmet. I mean, at the end, a lot of people want to get upset, but if they wanted to keep the name, they could have did what Florida State did and get the permission of Florida State has the permission of the Seminole tribe to call themselves the Seminoles. They reached out and they did. I guess you could say would be the right thing by the tribe. If the name was that important, Washington could have found a way to keep it. And I think at the end of the day, it wasn't worth it for them to keep it anymore. And it is, it wasn't a good PR move to keep it anyway. Let's be honest.
I do like the black jerseys. Yeah, the alternate uniform. I do like them more than I do the red.
See, I really like the burgundy, because and here's why. And I shared it with you. It was on Uniwatch. The official explanation of the reason why the jerseys look the way they do, and they say the stripes on the sleeves are a tribute to the Super Bowl winning teams of the 80s and 90s, and I thought that was really cool that they kept a very classic looking feature on those jerseys.
Yeah, I'm just saying, yeah, okay, cool. Do the tribute, but I'm just for color wise, I don't know, I'm kind of fond of dark colors like that.
The black looks nice, especially with the burgundy outlined gold numbering. Yeah. I could do without the digital camo. I think it is what it is.
Yeah, that's the only part that kind of I don't like about it, but everything else I do.
I think the all white jersey is probably the weakest of the bunch, but that's just because I don't like that gradient numbering. The gradient, coloring of the numbers. That's dumb to me.
And in fact, they just have Washington across the front too, instead of the actual team name, like they do with the burgundy.
To me, it is what it is. I mean,
you could roar with it. I mean, you could go either or with that.
I mean, yeah, there's baseball teams that their home jersey has the city, and then the away jersey has the team name. So that, to me, that's the same thing.
Yeah. Or you could, the New Jersey Devils just having jersey,
and then their hat to complement it just says hat.
Well, did you hear what the New Jersey goalie has on the back of his helmet?
Please say it's helmet.
No, mask.
Oh, I was close.
It does. It actually says mask on the back. Just to kind of go along with the whole jersey thing.
Now, going back to the all black jersey for the Commanders. And I didn't notice this upon first look at it, but I'm noticing it now. I like the number on the side of the helmet. That's a really classic look. Not a lot of teams do that.
I do like that.
I didn't notice the W on the front where the stripe normally is.
Yeah, when I was looking at the Uniwatch site, I did notice that was one of the first things I noticed with the black helmet was the W in the front instead of the actual stripe.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. That's pretty cool. That's different. Different can go a long way.
Nobody has that. You don't see that in any other team where they just have, even a logo. You always see the logo on the side, never the front. And I think this is one of the first teams to actually pull that.
And actually, one of the really cool things I like about the new jerseys, the new uniforms, like on the burgundy one, if you look on the inside collar, the stars are the same stars that are on the DC flag. And then on the arm, the one sleeve of the black jersey is the crest for the DC flag. So I like that they're doing a lot of good things to tie this team to the city with the new name. And it's little things like that me as a Uniwatch reader and appreciator of jerseys, I think that goes a long way. I think those little things sell that hometown feel far more than a new mascot or things of that nature.
Yeah, I mean, you have to tie the jersey, the team, back to the city. Not just put a team in this city and call it a day. You have to kind of tie it, like I said, with the logo, with the emblems, the meaning behind, the little pieces of everything. Because, like I said, if you just throw a team into a city, okay. But
just messaging you.
You what?
I said I was just messaging you because you were frozen on my end. So
on my end too.
I'll just cut from where you were, and we'll just start fresh here.
So none of it caught?
I caught you were talking about tying it back to the hometown, and then nothing on my end. So I don't know if you recorded or not.
Great, because I don't remember.
Where
do you want to pull it off?
We'll just pick.
Where do you want to pull it off?
Let's just go back into it and not restart. Just like pick up where with the hometown discussion.
All right.
Sorry.
Well, no, I'll give it a few minute break there, and then this way we kind of know where we start off with.
I'll count down to 3 and I'll clap, and that'll be when.
Oh no, I'm just looking at my timer here, and I'll just start it off with it then.
Okay.
I mean, you have to make the team the heart of the city. You have to make them with the city. You can't just kind of, like I said, throw a team in to a city and say, "Hey, here we go. We have a team," and have nothing tied to it. You have to have some type of ties back, whether like you said, the logo, the emblems, the small little details, the crest of something, because that all makes the city want to get behind the team.
Right. You know what would be really cool, and it's something I always credit Pittsburgh doing very well, and unfortunately not a lot of other cities do that. I would love to see, like in DC, the Caps are red, white, and blue. The Wizards are red, white, and blue. Have the Nats do a red, white, and blue jersey. Have the Commanders do a special red, white, and blue jersey. Have that that unity within the teams, where you know what, it doesn't have to be an everyday jersey. It can be just do like
just so. But no, it's gonna be interesting to see where they go forward from now. Hopefully, they can put a team together to kind of make a name for themselves with this.
I mean, those diehard fans are always going to be diehard fans, so I don't think they're losing fans over this name.
No,
I think their long-term fans are just happy to have a name again. So.
Right, other than just calling themselves the football team.
But you know what? I dug that logo too. I thought that was a really classy logo. So, I mean, I'm in the minority apparently, but I don't know. I didn't hate it.
No, to one's their own with things. I mean, of course, when they went from the Redskins to the football team, they had to change the logo. They had to change something for the helmet and the jersey. So, kind of had no choice.
I'm just saying, matter. I thought that circle logo with the W was, it was really nice. It was a very visually appealing logo.
But we have the Commanders now.
Yeah, I dig it.
Add that to the list here, because the team already went from, in 1932, the Boston Braves, from 32 to 36, the Boston Redskins, 37 to 2019, the Washington Redskins, the Washington football team last season, and then now the Commanders. So they had some quite some moves and or changes.
They did, and real quick before we wrap this up, there's an alternate logo on sportslogos.com. I'm going to send you the link for this while we're talking about it. Because it is really, it's interesting. I'll say this, and I want to get your thoughts on it real quick before we finish this up here. But it has those years, as the years they won in the logo.
I do like that, just because of how they pay tribute to those.
That is really cool. That is really cool.
And rolling it into what you have now.
Yeah.
I like that patch just for that. So, the Washington football team turns to the Washington Commanders. Who would have thunk it? I wonder what other names they actually had picked for it.
I think Red Hawks were one of them.
Okay.
I think the Red Hawks, the Commanders makes the most sense based on where they're at. And they're in DC. Commanders makes a lot of sense. So I don't have issues with it. And
so like the Capitals, the Nationals, things like that. So on that note, that'd be the end of the second period. We'll be right back.